have no sound, so let's see what happens. Quite cool. Just on the way to work. Yes, I work 2 days a week, Wednesday and Saturday, and I haven't done a week that was for a long time, so I thought I would have a go at doing that now. I'll see if I can change the heater around so it doesn't blows onto my feet rather than onto the speaker that probably you are listening to at the moment. So can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I'm wondering if that's a possibility. Got somebody in here. Anyway, what has happened this week? We've had a couple of interesting videos. A real cracker. But unfortunately at the moment my videos don't seem to be getting out to the masses as much as I want. I did a video about a school kid. Well, he isn't a school kid actually. He's been expelled from school at the age of 14. And people who don't know the road rules, you can go, there's 2 lanes. And that got quite a bit of traction, nearly 1,000 views. But as soon as I release a new video, it seems like the views stop counting and they stop promoting. And if the scam that I'm going after hasn't got much traction, it really does make it hard for it to get any traction in Google whatsoever. Hey Susie, how you doing? Nice to have you here. I thought I'd do my old-fashioned the week that was. But anyway, there's an interesting video out there. It's about a school teacher who was 81 years of age. He rang me up to buy a coffee grinder and finished up talking to him and said, "You've got a fantastic voice, you'd be good at doing podcasts." And he said, "Well, he used to be a school teacher." And then the rest is history. After that, we started talking and I said, "Oh, I want you to listen and watch the video of this young kid who striked me in the shop, blah, 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 blah." And we did a video about it, which was actually quite good. A lot of useful insight. You sound like me when you drive talking. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, it's really simple, you know, like in New Zealand we don't even have many roads, and then you get people sitting here waiting at an intersection to turn into it when there's 2 lanes, and you think, well, you don't have to give way to the lane on the left, you only have to give way to the lane on the right. There's no one in it. Yeah, and so the other cool video that we did was actually gate crashing. We've had a couple of great crashes lately. One was with Pascal, and that was absolutely brilliant because they're not used to people going after them in their own Zoom meetings. Hence, they don't have much security, and we storm in there. They leave the mic open, and we can take control of the whole room. We have multiple accounts, and there's lots of fun. So what we're learning is to actually come up with good information when we do storm. Yesterday was a fantastic example of that. We had a room that was waiting for Jarvis to turn up, and they kept kicking us out and they wouldn't let us into the room. However, we found out that if we changed our login name in Zoom to Jarvis, or Jarvis Anwar, or Jarvis in capitals, Jarvis in lowercase, they were so tempted they couldn't but do anything but let Jarvis in the room. And then they wanted to lock the room, but funny enough, Jarvis is always running late, so they said, so they don't know what to do about it, and they kept letting us into the room. But if you go in there, you can see there's a guy who is actually a Canadian guy in a French-speaking Zoom meeting. And then I've managed to find out, thanks to Susie, the guy's phone number. We've also found out his YouTube channel, his LinkedIn, and everything. And it's actually quite neat. Rob Willie sent me a message on LinkedIn. Well, that's great, Rob. You meant to be sending me a message in the chat room while I'm driving to work. Anyway, long story short, we got a chance there to go into the room and say to them, like, they couldn't get rid of us. There was only about 35 people in the room. And I said, would you like us to show you that this is a scam? And they come back and said the words that I've never really thought about, but they said, no, we don't care. And I thought, wow, that's just incredible, isn't it? They literally do not care whether it is a scam or not. And I thought, that's just breathtaking, isn't it? But there, they don't care, and they just want to carry on promoting it no matter what they know. I mean, can you imagine me that negligent? It's like me driving this car to work and then going through all the red lights, you know, going through all the crossings where people are walking over, hitting people, crashing to people, and the policeman pulls me up and goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And I go, "I don't care. It's me. It's me on the road. I'm on the road for my benefit only. I don't care what carnage I cause when driving this vehicle, as long as I think I'm heading in the right direction, or I'm accomplishing what I think I'm going to get. I just don't care, and that is just amazing. So that was a really good video. And the other one, which is amazing, is I found a video of a lady that had been quite close to Bitcoin Rodney, and she was promoting Super One. And these guys are trying so hard to get something back going that was like Hyperverse. It's actually putrid to watch. But this lady, I did a search on her and found her real name, found her everything, found her history, found a video of her with Bitcoin Rodney, and here she is promoting Super One, and the same lies come out, the same false promises, and you think, oh, okay, so that's interesting. Just watching that, you know what I mean, that people are like that. And then the next thing that's really interesting is, so that was her, and they only had 35 people in their Zoom meeting as well, and it just goes on and on, and you think it's just rinse and repeat. People don't know, they're hooked into multi-level marketing. Then we had another one as well, which I thought was quite interesting. I can't actually remember it off the top of my head now. But it's like, it's just like we keep stumbling across these. Oh, I can't remember who it was. But we did go into another Zoom meeting, and it was the same deal. A washed up scammer who's still trying to get things going that are obviously known scams. And you think, is this what their life has come down to? They haven't been able to get, maybe it was Carl Harvinson. He's back on the game again, even though he said that I've ruined his life and I had 7.5 million subscribers. They claim that I had ruined his life, and he hadn't been able to pay the rent for the last month, and blah blah blah. And then the next thing is you find that he's back in his Zoom meetings promoting 2 new opportunities, and it just continues to go on and on and on and on. What else was I going to say? Yeah, Carl, I can never get his name right. Harvinstein. Yeah, but I'd have to have a look, and I haven't got a way of having a look. But I actually opened up about 40 Zoom meetings last night when I went to bed, and I was hoping to get up in the morning and hear some Zoom meeting going, but I only had a couple that were actually finished, like the Indian primetime Zoom. It's amazing watching Boomerang at the moment. Boomerang's actually really taken a dive with its numbers, but no one's storming the castle. $360 million have come in, at least in the last 6 months, to that platform, and no one is going after or complaining about losing their money. And you can bet your bottom dollar that they will, like so far we've seen, I've counted, if you go through my videos, you'll see that I've listed about 7 arbitrage trading platforms that are now doing the same. They've even got the same stuff going on Polygon, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, Jan Gregory, that was the person I wanted to mention. I had fun with Jan Gregory, and he actually threatened us, and they keep going on about how we're just after the fake, the clickbait stuff on YouTube, which was absolutely amazing. But when confronted, Jan Gregory basically said that we come in here with fake names into a Zoom meeting, and I'm going, well, imagine if I used my name. So I set up a Zoom connection last night to have my real name, but never did he start up his Zoom meeting. Anyway, I've got my laptop. It's got 40 Zoom links ready to go. If anyone goes hot in the next hour or two, I am at work, but I will, whatever you want to call yourself, Tugman. Good. Oh, good. I'll start up that and see if I can just make sure that link. We've got an awesome team of Avengers, and these links to Zoom meetings are in our WhatsApp group, and they're so easy for me to get there. But yeah, no, I was amazed. All right, I'll go have a look at Cully and see if I can broadcast them when I get into the office and sneak up my get my audio gear all set up. It is 2 minutes to 9. I'm 2 minutes early for work. All right, guys, just wanted to do a quick week that was because I haven't done one for. Now, Rob said he didn't know how to turn this off. I presume it's tricky as hell. Share. I don't want to share it. There's only one button, and that says live. Hit that out. All right, I'll see if this one does it. Hope I don't get stuff up in this. Are you sure that you want to end the stream? Yes, I am.